Afternoon traders, June 29th, and let's take a look at BTC and the rest of the crypto market quickly. Sorry, I haven't made any videos on TradingView recently. Yeah, kind of been busy doing other stuff, but yeah, back taking a look at what's going on, right? And this is the Coinbase chart of BTC US dollar, and previous to Coinbase, it was a basically was a what was that? That was kind of the experimental phase of Bitcoin. Once Coinbase got introduced, now it became more of a serious asset. And credit to Brian Armstrong and the Coinbase team because they had the banking connections in the US, obviously allowing easier onboarding monetary flow from your US bank into Coinbase, which they actually interacted with the Bitcoin blockchain. Actually, it's not just a exposure; they actually do interact with the BTC blockchain. So credit to Brian and his team. And so, yeah, post launch of Coinbase, 2015, I believe. Yep, there we go. This is kind of what led to the BTC crypto bull of 2017. Easy onboarding and basically exit into your bank account. So that's what gave it the volatility of this down bear market, the ease of getting off the platform, right? The ease of cashing out. And we're at the point now you don't need to cash out. You don't really need to ever escape your crypto, the market, right? You have credit cards, debit cards. You have basically the opportunity to wrap your Bitcoin on Ethereum, access DeFi, and so there's lots of positive, development. It really has matured, and obviously we have Grayscale, we have a CME, and this was the CME launch, and their goal was to suppress BTC for a while, and they did that. But now you have gold bugs, boomer gold bugs, hedge fund managers who are participating in the BTC market. So yeah, the maturation process is real and has been going on for years now. So we are now into year 12, I believe, year 12 of Bitcoin being alive, the protocol being alive, and the network growing, and we are in the S curve adoption phase, right? S curve adoption phase. Even saw an article today about Indians dropping gold. Indians dropping gold, yes. Indian millennials, sub 35 years old, choosing BTC over the Indians' favored store of wealth over centuries, gold. Yep. So, and especially during lockdowns, we have seen during lockdowns that gold has failed in its kind of key property, what of its physical asset, being able to sell your asset in times of need. With lockdowns, jewelers have been shut. With lockdowns, coin shops have been shut, right? So, and that has kind of taken a leg away for the use case of gold, right? BTC blockchain runs 24/7, 365, 10-minute blocks, keep on being made every 10 minutes, right? So here we go. So this is a linear chart. Everyone draws a log chart, but this just shows you the amplitude of the moves that we are making now, the amplitude of the moves. And really, like pre 2017, kind of nothing, flatness on a linear chart, excuse me. And here we are, S curve adoption, right? We are going to see six-figure Bitcoin this year. I am certain of that. And where exactly will that be? I'm predicting around 118, 120,000 by the year's end. So 6 months away. And if we kind of go back to a log chart and auto this, you see that curve is now just like a linear regression line, right? Linear regression line from the March COVID lows. And here we go, six figures is not too far away. So Bitcoin can double, triple, and quadruple from here. It's not beyond the realms of possibility because it has a history of doing that. 3,500 here, all the way up to 19.7, right? 19.7. That's a 6x roughly in a short space of time. And so, yes, I am still a bull. Still a bull. And let's look at some other Bitcoin charts. BTC dominance. BTC dominance. Here we go. As my computer loads it up. Okay, so we had Head and Shoulders here. If we try to, here we go, Head and Shoulders, roughly, or double top, whatever you want to call it. But that was something that a lot of analysts saw, a lot of people commentating on the market saw, and we almost made a target, but not quite. If we kind of draw a target of this, here we go. I believe. Here we go. How would you draw the head? How would you draw the head? Here. And oh, yes, we kind of didn't actually make that target. But yeah, almost to perfection. Almost to perfection on this kind of a complex head and shoulder, right? A complex head and shoulder or double top, however you want to draw it. But that was the amplitude and projection which we made. So now what happens? Now what happens? Maybe a retest, right? Of this kind of area, but it doesn't look like it has legs, actually. It doesn't look like it has legs. We're all kind of seeing some alts coming back into favor. Doge and Ethereum, the BTC alternative store of value, right? Alternative store of value with EIP 1559 being implemented slowly but surely. It's taking its time, but it is actually going ahead. So, yeah, what is this action going on here? Is it going to give us a move up into the 50 zone? Or is this the reaction that has kind of been played out? If that is the case, you could almost draw a bear flag action. It may take a little while to actually go ahead. Maybe Bitcoin needs to still strengthen, get into the high 40s, 50s, but with alts kind of keeping pace or quickening pace against BTC, we can see a kind of a bearish flag being formed. And long term, even though I am bullish on Bitcoin, I am more bullish overall on the crypto space. So if we go, I believe Bitcoin actually heads down into the teens. Heads down into the teens, yeah. Maybe somewhere around here, long term. Maybe only comprises 10% of the total crypto market cap. 15%, right? Long-term Bitcoin dominance trend projection for the decade into the teens seems reasonable. 16% seems reasonable to me. We already hit this 1.618 at 38%. So yeah, I think it's going to be continually chipped away, not discounting the fact that Bitcoin will still go into triple digits. I mean, six figures. Excuse me. Any other interesting Bitcoin charts? Oh yeah, here we have a good one. This is, excuse me. This is Bitcoin priced in Apple stock. Bitcoin priced in Apple stock. Basically forming a head and shoulders potentially. We have the large saucer cup already been in process, and we could be implementing a handle action this year with a projection up to 950, 940. You could say 1,000. So 1,000 Apple stocks or shares to buy one Bitcoin, which kind of makes sense, right? Apple is trading around 134, I believe, times 1,000 is $134,000. Yes, that's right. So yeah, it's all kind of playing out together, isn't it? Hex is doing well, and any other Bitcoin charts that could be interesting. Oh yeah, CME's got a little premium over spot, premium over spot. BTC. Yeah, so everything's kind of in the green today. So good stuff indeed. And I should make this video just a 10-minute video. Okay, guys, peace. Balaji's out.